Whose great idea was this? Rim to rim to rim.
I picked it up on YouTube.
Yeah.
Years ago. Yeah, I just heard this thing about doing rim to rim to rim, and then looked it up. And then of course there's a ton of YouTube videos out there, and then trying to figure out what that means.
You knew, you called him, he was going to say yes.
Yeah. I figured I had to get somebody to go with me.
Yeah, and you didn't do any like specific hike training, anything? Any limited kind of research, a couple YouTube videos?
Yeah, that limited. I mean, literally so limited that when we got there, we were looking for the entrance to the trail.
Okay. So rim to rim to rim. So you're starting on which side?
It's called Bright Angel.
Bright Angel, right? You climb through the valley, you climb down. Do you know the elevation at this point?
I think you're right over 6,800 feet at Bright Angel.
And then you climb down.
7 miles down, 7 miles across, and about 7 miles up the north side.
And that's rim to rim.
And then you come back down.
Same way?
Yep.
On a Wednesday night, I call Andrew and I say, okay, let's do it. Let's do it tomorrow because...
let's do it tomorrow.
Yeah, let's go. Let's fly tomorrow.
So yesterday my buddy Andrew and I decided to go to the rim to rim to rim in the Grand Canyon. We just decided yesterday, so now we had to figure out what to bring, kind of a spur of the moment thing. It's May 11th. We're gonna get there tonight at around 8 p.m. Gonna go for dinner, rest for a bit, and around 3 a.m. we'll go for it. Heading to the airport, spur of the moment trip to rim, then Grand Canyon. I'm supposed to have jury duty this week, but they never called me, so I'm kind of on the hook, but I figured I could take the risk and go and do the rim to rim with my best friend Andrew. Okay, so we are finally ready to go for a rim to rim, and we just find out I had to go to jury duty tomorrow, but we're not gonna do it. I guess we are ready to go, so
See you later.
And then you had an estimate on the time? Like you're like, in your mind, this should take us, yes, maybe?
Not really.
I have no expectations of any kind.
Not really.
Yeah. But you've both done Ironman big events, right?
Yeah.
So a hike doesn't seem like, oh, this is going to be massive.
No, we were gonna run. I mean, you said a hike. I mean, for me this was a run. I never considered this a hike.
Mm-hmm.
A hike for me is walking, right? So I was like, let's run.
Yeah. So, but in terms of like magnitude of this event, you're going to make it harder, probably. Yeah.
Right. We landed LA, we went to REI, we started driving, and on the way we said what to eat,
There's
everything
nothing
was
out there.
closed, nothing. So we ended up eating a
McDonald's.
burger.
Looking for a McDonald's.
Make a U-turn.
That'll be the food for rim to rim. That's good, no? The food for rim to rim, McDonald's.
So you hit the trail, lights on, cold, we're on our way, and it starts down.
Yeah.
Right? Steep or not? What kind of
Very
gradual?
steep.
Yeah.
Very steep. Gradual,
Switchbacks kind of.
switchbacks.
Yeah.
Full of rocks and
Kind of like
uneven, very uneven.
uneven rocks,
Yes.
no people again.
No.
This is the easy part. Wow. Nice.
And you gotta be careful because they design the trails with like rocks that are set to stick up. So when water's coming down, it diverts it so it doesn't ruin the trail. So you really have to, I mean, you could trip and...
Especially in the dark.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah. And it's beating your quads up.
You start seeing the sun come up around 5.
Yeah, 1 hour after.
Over the valley, as you're getting deeper, you could see it. It took a while to come up, but you could start seeing it.
So did you
feel
have
dark though?
Yeah,
You're
because you're deep in it, right? Did you have a perspective of the magnitude of this?
We start seeing that as the light came up, we were like,
Holy
wow,
shit, we're on.
See the expansion.
And then it got getting warm. We started like, okay, this is warm, you know.
Yeah, once the sun came up.
Peeling off, yeah.
But so when the sun came up and you guys finally got to see where you were you down at the base yet? Or?
No, not yet. Not yet. We were about to. Yeah.
We're pretty close.
We were
And just like, holy crap.
Oh yes, this is.
We're on the moon or
Yeah,
whatever. Like,
yeah. It's impressive. Yes.
It's impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't even imagine.
Oh yeah.
And then you hit the base, so now you've done the 7-mile descent, flat, now it's getting hot, epic, like.
And then you suddenly
incredible.
see this bridge, which is very iconic in all the videos. This bridge that goes across the
Colorado
river,
River.
Right.
the river, and say, okay, wow. This
So
is
now
like-
you recognize, like, we're doing this.
It's
Yeah,
like the
we're
first,
this.
it's like the first milestone, right? Like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, we are.
We're here. Yeah.
There you go, look at this. This is amazing.
Like we saw these multiple signs. We saw a little sign first that
There's a
says,
little sign that says, if you read it close, we did on the way back. So,
Right.
you know, how did we miss all the signs?
Okay.
says closed and trail closed. And then, okay, we kept going, and then there were like multiple ones all together.
This is the sign we passed earlier where the trail was cancelled and we just didn't care and we kept going. So that's the famous sign.
So in your mind, you know, I got to do all this again. Like you're like, okay, like I got to come back this way, or you hadn't even
That
thought.
didn't click until we got to the top of the north face, where you're like, ah, shoot, I gotta do this all
I gotta
the
go all the
way.
way.
I gotta go suffer.
Yeah, that's what was on.
How you say? A Samaritan gave us water. We didn't have water and they gave us this. It's amazing. We are so stupid, we didn't have water.
So you're sitting there like, what the fuck are we gonna do now?
Yeah, so he like, dude, I can't do this, and I start convincing him, right? So I said,
So what's your set? How are you selling them on this? You got no water.
I said, look, we came to do ring to ring. Don't
Yeah.
worry, we'll find water. Convincing him. So I
And then
said,
the police showed up.
yeah, and then
Somebody must have called the police office. I
On
think
the
one of
crazy guy in the street, probably.
Well, I think one of the trail workers probably said, hey, a couple guys came up the trail. And so, because it was too, you know.
Yeah. There wouldn't be a cop coming at that time. What time of day are we at? Like,
It was like noon. one.
it's like, no.
yeah, and
He
it,
just
nobody
popped up.
there.
Yeah,
And
we
all
had
of a
been there
sudden,
for a good 25 minutes. We had talked to some folks, so they must have called back.
somebody.
Okay, we got a citation to go to court because we crossed the trails. So, yeah, this trip is a bit fucked up, but we're gonna figure it out. So that's the police right there talking to Andrew. They talked to me already, and yeah. Anyway.
Because he said this is a court citation, and you can go to court or pay the fine. When he said that, I said, oh really? Okay, how much is it? And he said $130. Oh, great. Okay, I'll pay. Don't worry about it.
No, I said, hey, can we get a ride up to some places? Like, nobody's going to give you guys a ride. We got to go back through. to get out of here.
So he's telling you to go down the closed trail.
That we just got a citation for.
He's telling you, go back.
You gotta go back.
And you're like, what's going on?
I was.
Yeah.
You were happy.
When
But
he
it's kind of
said that-
confusing, isn't it?
I just got a ticket for going up a trail you're not supposed to be on, but he's gonna say.
And now, and you won't give me a ride, but you're saying go back down.
Yeah, but he said you will go with these two guys.
Yeah.
There were two, a lady and a guy that were gonna go to the house in the bottom and stay there for weeks. And they were working on the trail.
They had like the uniform kind of thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they had backpacks. I mean, they were going in for a couple.
Yeah,
for a
so
week.
I was the happiest guy.
Yeah.
I mean, Andrew was now, okay, let's do this.
Yeah, it was like, all right. I guess there's
So now you're just- yeah.
Let's just do it. Yeah. Sure.
So now, we got, you now in your mind, you kind of had this whole ordeal, right? Now you got water, you probably feel a little better, a little rest. You got these people here, whatever. We're rolling.
We're here with our friend Marco. He's guiding us now. We're not prisoners anymore. We became friends. Look at that. I love that. What a day! And it didn't finish yet, but look at that. Look at me. Beautiful scenery. We are at mile 32. Andrew is kind of damaged already, but we keep going.
And then we'd get to a spot where I guess they would stop with the mules, and you thought, oh, we're here, man.
Right.
No.
Okay. But it felt like you're getting there, but you're not.
No.
Here over the officer.
We are finishing at the top. Wow, shit, it's far.
Which is the top, bro?
I don't know, bro.
Things up there.
But look at the view over there.
And how far are we from the top? Like, if you can see on your watch.
4 miles.
Yeah.
Seems like a lot at the
It
time.
was, no, it
Can
was.
you can't see it.
No, you can see it's a false peaks, right? So
Yeah.
But even when it got dark, you really couldn't see
yeah,
the expansion because it was too dark. You could see lights. We saw some headlights, but they were way off.
we suddenly saw a light.
Yeah.
When we got to that, there were 2 young girls coming from the camp.
So then you saw headlamps.
I headlamps when we
Yeah.
got to them and said, hey, the first thing Andrew asked, hey, do you have a car? I said, yes. Can you take us to such and such? Yes.
Home run.
Oh,
Yeah. So that was the time. They were on the way up.
Yes,
They were on. So those were the lights we were seeing off into the distance.
And you thought.
So we started going with them, and of course Fernando asked them, how much longer is it? And they're like, oh, it's 15 minutes. So 15 minutes turned
Okay,
into
30
probably
to an hour.
20, 30.
Yeah.
And then he's like, how much more? And they're like, it's right around the bend. Well,
No.
right around 3 or 4 bends.
Kept going.
You know,
kept
you're
going.
going up in the dark, right?
And then we got to, we
And then of course they were like, it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell because it's so dark.
You got it. Last turn. Good job, buddy. Good job. Yeah. Good job. Good job, dude. One day. Good job. Yeah, we did it. We did it. We finally did it. Yeah. We finally did it. Exhausted. No water. Late. And we did it. Hey, we're done with rim to rim to rim. 45 miles, 12,000 feet of elevation gain, and a lot of stories on the way. I'm just gonna check it off the list. As you guys know, I have a lot of things on my list for this year, and this was the next one on May 12th. Rim to rim, Grand Canyon. Done. That's it. Let's go to the next one.